Hello. So this video is going to be a sort of supplement to my writing for the Orienting guide. So basically, when I read the instructions and I read you had to add a sort of supplement, basically, be it poetry or through collage or a video, I was like, perfect. In high school, most of my projects, I would submit some sort of creative video. And for my specific audience at the time, I would make the videos not necessarily a skit, but they would be funny and have funny aspects to them in the editing or in the conversations. However, after I reflected on what the questions in the Orienting guide were asking me and the kind of tone that I wanted to bring forth in this assignment, I realized that kind of editing style was not going to be appropriate for the topics that I was going to be discussing within this video. So I thought it would be more appropriate to have sort of like a sit down talk, just very casual, and I feel that that also reflects how the class will be. I've only been to one class so far on Thursday, and I got the sense that it was a very open space. It was very comfortable, open for anyone to give their opinions, any opinions. So that's kind of how I wanted to reflect this video, to have that sort of feeling of openness and open-mindedness. So first, I wanted to tackle who am I? And this is a very interesting point because lately I've been having a lot of issues on this question. And first, when someone asks what my name is, someone will walk up to me and I'm meeting them for the first time and they will ask me, "What's your name?" I will respond, "Oh, hi, my name's Sandra Franco." And for the first time, 2 days ago, someone told me when I said that, they responded, "Oh, Sandra?" And that really shocked me because I realized I had been whitewashing my name for my entire life. Since elementary school, it's always been Sandra. Sandra. Maybe the occasional Sandra, which isn't any better. And even at home, my whole family, they all call me Sandra, Sandra, Sandra. But when I introduce myself to new people, it's always Sandra. And so it took this one guy to say, "Oh, it's Sandra," without me saying anything for me to realize, like, wow, I really need to change the way I think about myself and the way I think about how I put myself in front of other people. So this is kind of the first little question I have about life. Is my heritage and my culture, me being Venezuelan and Colombian, but living in America my whole life, and how that affects my identity and how I put myself out there. I know that in past generations, especially first generation Mexican Americans or something along those lines coming to America, they've had to hide their culture to assimilate into white culture, American culture. And I am so beyond blessed that I can be in a society and in an age where it's valued to be different and to be proud of your culture, be proud of your like Hispanic heritage and stuff like that. One of the many aspects of my culture that's very unique is that I am Venezuelan, Colombian, and Mexican, which allows me to see different things from very different perspectives. Even though they're all Latin America, Hispanic, they have very different culture, values, and just different kind of issues that they're dealing with, the people, the country itself. I'm very, very, very lucky to be able to be aware of the mistreatment of all three of those countries and all three of those people here in America and also in their country, because that's a whole nother story. Being connected with these three different cultures has created a sense of responsibility in advocating for all three of the cultures that I'm a part of, but also for other ones, just because I've experienced firsthand and I've seen firsthand the many different things that these cultures have had to experience, discrimination, within America and also in their own respective countries. But so I just have this sense of like urge to fight for the people and fight for those who don't have a voice, basically. So this whole time in high school, I was passionate about it. I was passionate about learning about different cultures and what the abuses they were faced with. And so I thought I wanted to be a diplomat and like advocate politically for those people. And up until a couple days ago, that's what I thought I wanted to do. And then, oh my gosh, the more I thought about it, the more I thought about my future, where I was going to go, the less I wanted to work for the government. Is that bad? The less I wanted to like be any part of America's government, especially now. But so I started thinking like, okay, I know I want to help people. I know I want to get justice for minorities. How am I going to do that not politically, if that makes sense? How am I going to use the resources and skills I have obtained thus far to achieve that? And so, long story short, I changed my major. I'm doing something else. I don't know if I think it's right for me. I don't know. But I do plan on kind of switching my perspective on how I'm going to approach helping those people. Through this class, I hope to find that new perspective. So this whole time, my past 4 years, I've been set in this one mindset of this is how change happens. It has to be systematic and political and lawful, whatever. I'm trying to change that, and I'm trying to gain a new perspective. And through this class, I hope that I can. And one of those ways is by finding something that I'm very, very, very passionate about. Everyone has their sort of like thing, whether it be like immigration or women's rights or LGBTQ rights. They have one thing that they're super, super, super passionate about and that they're super educated about. And like, I envy that. I really do, because I feel like everyone has that except me. Obviously I care about immigration rights, LGBTQ rights, all those people and minorities. I do care, and I am pretty well informed. But I don't have that one event or one specific group that I'm like super, super, super passionate behind. So I hope through the discussions and readings in class and the activities that I can maybe find limit it down to 2 or 3 passionate things, or things that I'm passionate about, to really hone in on and focus. Because it's easier to tackle one thing at a time than trying to fix the whole world, basically. This is going to be kind of a personal moment, because I know you're probably going to be the only one watching this. But when I met you during office hours, I was just so, so, so excited to get to work with you and to get to hear some of your experiences and your opinions. And basically I'm very excited to learn from a professor that's so open and also so welcoming and inclusive. So I'm just really excited for this semester. I hope that we can learn more about each other and possibly share some experiences while also having some really great discussions that might possibly awaken possibility, and not just me, but also the other members of our class. So thank you. This is gonna be the end of the video. I've never done a video like this, so it's like, I don't know how to end it. Usually I have like I don't know. So I hope this is what you were looking for. But again, I just wanted to mirror the like open realness that the class feels to me, at least. So yeah.